I'm gonna ask you once, okay? No matter what's happened, no matter what you've done or you haven't done, I want you to tell me the truth. Did you do it?
Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're looking over the moments from across Netflix's latest breakout series that hit the hardest.
All I want to do is talk to you, Jamie, and have you talk to me.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The Arrest. What better place to start than with the events that kick off the entire series and forever shatters the peace of the Miller family.
Police! Get down on the floor! What's going on?
Starting with the first of its now iconic long takes, we follow the likes of D.I. Bascom and D.S. Frank lead an army unit into the Miller household, where they arrest 13-year-old Jamie on suspicion of murder.
Jamie Miller. What's going on? The time is 6:15 a.m. and I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder.
There's no room to breathe, pause, or gather your thoughts here. Just like Jamie, we're flung into the back of a police car and have to endure the long drive to the station, the question of guilt and innocence hanging in the air.
I haven't done anything, I haven't...
Hey.
Number 9. The Inspection. Before any kind of question can take place, Jamie has to be processed, and given the show's structure of continuously rolling with 0 cuts, that means we follow him through each stage of being booked in. Along the way, he's asked to strip so an officer can give a thorough inspection in case he's hiding any dangerous objects.
I'm gonna have to ask you to take your clothes off.
Not all of them.
I need to conduct a strip search.
Was that necessary?
Afraid so.
While we obviously don't see any nudity, we do get an extreme close-up of his father Eddie as he watches it unfold.
That's it, though, mate. Accused. He hasn't been found guilty. He's been accused. Can you not do anything about this?
I'm sorry, they're entitled to.
Through his expressions, all of the uncomfortableness, the worry and simmering rage are all laid bare, the tension building with every passing second.
Do you want to turn to face me? Just lift your arms up for me. There we are. You can turn to the side. Yep. And then face the wall behind you.
Number 8. The Sympathizer. By the time the final episode has rolled around, both Jamie and his family have obviously become well known throughout their local communities. And while some choose to mock, others are more sympathetic to their plight, though perhaps not in the way the Millers would appreciate.
I just need to get the thing off my van, that's all.
Yeah, I just worked out who you are. You know, I've seen photos of you on Facebook.
Can you just show us where the paint is, please, love?
While trying to find something to remove the spray paint that's tarnished his van, one of the retail workers takes Eddie aside to express his support for Jamie, spouting incel rhetoric and conspiracy theories aplenty.
Well, I'm on your side, you know. Your son's side, for what it's worth. Because, you know, he didn't do it, did he?
Which naturally dashes all of Eddie's forced sunny disposition and drags him down into the darkest places once more.
Well, I've seen the photos of her. You know, so you've got my support.
Can you just get me the paint, please, mate?
Sorry, yeah.
I just want the paint,
sure.
lad.
Just... You should get me a good lawyer, that's what I think. You know, if you crowdfund it, there's lots of us that get behind it.
Number 7. Playground Beatdown.
As many of you may know, there was a tragic incident that took place the night before last, okay? It involved a fatality among one of your schoolmates.
Did Jamie do it, sir?
Bascom and Frank's investigation into Jamie's school life in order to find motive for the killing runs into obstacles every step of the way, not helped by the fact somebody triggers the fire alarm, causing all students and faculty to gather outside.
And we're just here trying to understand what...
We've got to be kidding me. I'm so sorry about this.
Okay, make an orderly line, we will proceed!
Seizing her chance, Jade, the best friend of the student Jamie killed, lashes out at Ryan, one of Jamie's close friends. It's a sudden and savage attack, showcasing how fresh the fallout of the murder is. Between Jade's uncontrollable aggression and the student body finding the whole thing wildly entertaining, the cycle of violence and trauma is made painfully evident.
Ryan, did you land on your head? Yeah. Okay. Just got banged by a girl, you sausage.
Number 6, a good mum and a good dad. After leaving the hardware store following Eddie's blowout, the Millers receive a call from Jamie, where he reveals he will be pleading guilty to the charges. This proves to be the final straw for both Eddie and Manda, who are forced to confront the crimes their son has committed and what they could have done to stop it.
But I do sometimes think we should have stopped it. Seen it and stopped it.
We can't think like that. Remember? That's what she said. It's not our fault. We can't blame ourselves.
But we made him, didn't we?
Stephen Graham and Christine Tramaco are phenomenal here, asking the hardest questions with no obvious answers in sight.
She was. I'm a good mom. You're a good dad, a great dad. But we made him.
The only conclusion they reach is that, while they were and remain good parents, they could have done more, a fact that will haunt them forevermore.
Shouldn't we have done more, though?
I think it'd be good if we accepted that maybe we should have done. I think it'd be okay for us to think that.
Number 5, Ryan makes a runner. Burdened by his own issues and not exactly the brightest bulb of the bunch, Ryan quickly becomes a person of interest to Bascom, especially given his connection to Jamie.
We still haven't found the knife that Jamie
Oh, yeah,
used.
cool, but
Look,
I need to go now.
Ryan.
Because they said they keep me back, I don't...
Deciding to make one last attempt at getting Ryan to reveal more than he's letting on, the detective enters the classroom and demands to see Ryan, who in turn leaps out the window and makes a break for it.
Let's have a word with Ryan.
Sir, at least stop the tape. Okay.
Just 1 second, 1 second. Ryan, go on.
None of us expected a chase scene, but we got one, with Bascom hounding after Ryan all throughout the school and even into oncoming traffic, before finally snagging him. After having the fear of God put in him, Ryan cracks, revealing that he's the one who provided Jamie with the murder weapon.
Where's my knife?
Number 4, the paint can.
That's him, isn't it?
Who?
Is he following me? They're taking the piss, aren't they? Taking me for a twat.
You know it's gonna be a terrible day when you wake up on your birthday and discover someone has vandalized your van. Made all the worse when it says nonce, spray painted bright yellow and impossible to wash off. Refusing to allow such a cheap trick to ruin his day, Eddie makes a conscientious effort to push past all the noise and rekindle a little joy with his family. Of course, things only get worse.
Stay away from my family!
After encountering both the incel sympathizer as well as the young vandals, Eddie loses it, opting to simply toss the contents of the paint can over his van to cover up the word. By this point, it's clear he's long past broken. Number 3, The Apology. And this is why Stephen Graham remains one of cinema's shining stars. United by the knowledge that while they may have failed to stop Jamie's radicalization, Eddie and Manda did succeed in raising a wonderful daughter in Lisa and vow to press on.
How did we make it, Eddie?
Same way we made him.
But not before Eddie takes a tour of Jamie's room for the first time in a whole year, where he proceeds to have a guttural breakdown. It's poignant and heartbreaking. Made even more so when Eddie offers his apologies to Jamie for letting him down. What a way to close out the series.
I'm sorry, son. I should have done better.
Number 2, The Footage. For many of us going into this series blind, we assumed that the tether that held the show together would be the question of Jamie's innocence.
I'm going to start off with asking you what you did last night, Jamie.
Last night?
Yeah.
Jamie?
It wasn't that long ago.
No, come on.
That the truth wouldn't make itself known until the final episode. Oh, how wrong we were.
Do you know how many times she was stabbed, Jamie?
No.
7 times. 7 times, all over. My chest, neck, thigh, arm. A lot of stabbing.
Despite swearing to his father that he didn't kill anyone, Jamie's lies are swiftly broken down by Bascom and Frank, culminating in them revealing the footage of the night in question, where it's made inescapably clear that Jamie did savagely stab his classmate to death. The only thing more powerful than seeing the video play out is Eddie's reaction to discovering his son is a murderer.
What have you done? Why?
Number 1. The Evaluation.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
You need us, we're here.
It's impossible to pick just one moment from the show's 3rd episode, since the entire sequence plays out like a mental game of cat and mouse between Jamie and psychiatrist Bryony, and each and every second is a masterclass of suspense. As Bryony endeavors to unpack Jamie's worldview, we get to see both the teen's vulnerable and aggressive sides bubble up to the surface.
You do not tell me when to sit down! You do not control what I look at me now!
Not enough good things can be said about the performances here, especially in the case of Owen Cooper, who presents Jamie at his weakest as well as his most volatile. We slowly see what shaped his psyche in regards to his thoughts surrounding women, sex, entitlements, and the kind of rage that could lead someone down the path of incel culture. Their exchange is suffocating, and it will have you hooked.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Do you like me?
Which moment from Adolescence made you want to hug your kids? Let us know in those comments below.
I want to say sorry to Katie's mum, who I had to talk to just past midnight last night while she was sobbing on the floor because her daughter is gone.